Town Hall 18 is just around the corner, and I have all of day one sneak peeks right in this video here. Let's start off with the Town Hall itself and the little guy that is on top. Here we have the Guardians. Let me introduce you to the Longshot and the Smasher. The Town Hall weapon isn't really a weapon. It's very similar to what like the Builder Base guard post is like, but if it was a hero. We have the Longshot, which is kind of like splash damage, slow attacking Archer Queen. These bad boys, they do pack a punch, and they do have death effects. Each one's a little bit different than the other. This one in particular leaves an explosion surprise for enemies when defeated, which is about the equivalent of a Gigabomb. Next, we have the Smasher that has a little bit more HP, a little bit more damage, and he drops a Rage when he gets destroyed. As well as, if the Town Hall does go down before he is taken out, he also rages. Kind of like Sneezy, I guess. It is to be noted that the Town Hall actually doesn't act as a defense anymore, so like Balloons and Giants and Root Riders won't target the Town Hall going forward, which can affect different pathings, as well as the troops around it will target him as if it was like a Barbarian King or any defending hero. It is also to be noted that each has 5 levels, and while upgrading in normal battles, you will not have them active if they are upgrading. However, in War, Ranked Mode, and CWL, as long as, even if they're upgrading, they will still be active at their current level. As well as, these bad boys cannot be taken out as regular heroes in a battle. They are strictly for defense purposes. It is also to be noted that the Guardians do require a builder to upgrade. They're not like the Pet House or anything like that. At Town Hall 18, we now also have a new merged building. Prior to this, we had the Cannons and the Archers, but now we also have the Wizard Towers. Once you merge them, it does require still 2 Wizard Towers. It takes 13 days, and it becomes a Super Wizard Tower. Now, this is what it looks like at level 1. These are the stats. 6,000 HP is pretty solid. That is on an equivalency of a level 3 Ricochet Cannon, and it is splash damage. It does say damage type is single. However, I believe it's more of like a chain where it does hit one singular, and it's not like splash, but it chains. It's kind of weird, but it does hit multiple targets, even though it does say single target here. The range itself is actually pretty solid. It is slightly longer than a regular Wizard Tower. And just for the heck of it, let's use some balloons against a Super Wizard Tower just to see how it does. Let's place a few in. So it actually looks like it does a lot of damage to the first target it's targeting, and it does chain out, but as it chains out, it does less damage. But this thing should help out with any kind of death balls that might be coming your way at Town Hall 18. Probably more of a Root Rider counter, but there's probably a few different other things that it could be used for. That is it at level 1. And here it is at level 2 with the damage stats. Just for the heck of it, let's throw it back in. All right, and let's see here. Put in a few balloons. While the damage looks like it does a little bit tougher on its singular first target, but it seems like the splash damage is still a little bit low. I still think that this will be a pretty good addition into the base. I think that depending on different things, it could actually be very solid. Here have a new-ish troop. It's kind of interesting. So you guys may recognize the Meteor Golem from the most recent temporary troop. However, this one's changed up a little bit. It has a lot more HP, does more damage. It is a stronger version of what we did see here. Also, 40 housing space is quite a bit of an investment, but with these bad boys, I would imagine we're going to see some probably pretty insane armies incorporating them, because I don't think that they're going to be bad by any means. I also want to preface that I will have in-depth videos on each specific thing on my channel. So like, subscribe, follow, depending on what platform you're on. And I'll have in-depth videos specifically for each one of the things I talk about in this video here. Here we do have all of the new buildings that are coming at Town Hall 18 and the levels and the visuals. And let me tell you, these things look amazing. So, as we have here, we have the Town Hall, as you guys saw. We have the Clan Castle right here. I think this is an amazing look. Next to it, we do have the air defense that is getting a new level. Here we have the bomb tower. Next, we have the multi-gear tower. This thing is going to be a beast. We have the multi-archer tower. Here we have the ricochet cannon, and then right next to it, we have the super wizard tower. Now, I'm also going to show the other version of the ricochet cannon, in case you guys are kind of curious. I'm not going to lie. I definitely think the short range looks a lot better, but I do really still like this, like, oh, actually, I didn't see that this spear has, like, a, like, crystal almost kind of, actually looks pretty good. For all of my farmers out there, we have the 3 storages, the elixir, the gold, and the dark elixir. Looking fantastic with that meteor glowy kind of vibe. I love that all of these stuff glow here. Here we have all of the new collectors. They're looking phenomenal. We have the gold mine, the elixir collector, and the dark elixir drill. That means more loot, baby. We have the offensive corner here. We have the barracks, and we have a new spell factory level. In future updates, make sure you guys follow. We have the laboratory, which looks phenomenal over here. And then also we have a new hero hall level as the heroes get a new set of levels here. And last but certainly not least, we have the traps here. New bomb, new spring trap with the new system that they have. We have new red air mines. I see a little bit of a glow from there, but specifically, we have a new level of skeleton traps, and let me say, again, just the little bit of glow that it has, I think looks phenomenal. Here in this mess, we do have all of the new troops that are receiving a level here. I will show you in match what they look like here, but I do want to say that they do have a really nice, like, blue glowy theme on here. I'm loving the dark colors mixed with this, like, neon glow, and I think specifically the E-Dragon not only fits well, but man, look at these guys. Oh, also, that healer with the, like, almost like black wings. Oh, man, I think these look phenomenal here. But what we have in this little bunch here, in case you guys can't make it out, is a new giant level, a new wall breaker level, a new wizard level, a new P.E.K.K.A. level, a new minion level. We have a new miner level. We have a new bowler level, a new thrower level. We have a new healer level, a new electro dragon level, a new dragon rider level, and not in this little bunch here is we have a new wall wrecker, which I have yet to see, and I will show that all in an attack here in just a second. So let's start off with the giant here. He is going. He looks pretty fantastic there. Let's go with the wall breaker. Nice little blue effect there. And again, just a reminder that some of these troops here will also, because they get a new level, also increase their super troop level here. Man, look at that wizard. That looks pretty cool. Let's get in with the P.E.K.K.A. Love the look of the P.E.K.K.A., this whole samurai thing. Here we got the minion. Pretty solid, pretty solid. This one's going to be kind of interesting to watch. Here we have the miner. He pops up. Another glow effect. He looks like he has a little meteorite on the back pouch kind of thing here. Here we have the bowler coming up. He's got like a nice little armor plating. Pretty solid. Ooh. He still has little vines in there. Here we have the thrower. His spear kind of has like a glowy effect to it. Pretty solid, like the blue theme again. Here we have the healer with, unfortunately, nothing to heal. But I do, again, I love the black wings and the black and blue combo looks phenomenal here. Here we have the dragon. Dude, the E-Dragon, I'm not an E-Drag person, but let me tell you, this might be the best looking troop that there is. Holy, that looks amazing. And last but certainly not least, we have the Dragon Rider here. Not too bad by any means. Again, love the black and blue. They look pretty solid. I'm loving the theme here. And let's take a look at this level 6 siege machine. I don't know if I can really tell anything too different. I don't know if I can really tell anything too different, if I'm going to be completely honest. More health for sure. I was kind of expecting a little bit more visual changes, but still pretty nice to see. Alrighty, and the last thing, we have some gameplay changes, and I'll try to show it on screen here. Minion Prince HP has been reduced by 1,000. However, all of his equipment have added additional 500 HP. And you might be like, that seems weird. The reason for this is they found that the Minion Prince on defense just seemed way too strong. So they're not nerfing his attack in any kind of way, as the equipment will still have the equal amount of HP and even it out. However, now on defense, he'll be a little bit weaker, which I kind of like that. I feel like it's a very elegant fix right there. They've increased the number of donated spells by 1 for the level 7 clans, which allows clans with all of the perks to donate up to 4 spells. You guys did see that there is a new clan castle level, and that right there does allow 4 extra spells. Pretty awesome. An extra spell slot, it means whole different changes for attacks. The giant arrow level, 18, damage is buffed from 1950 to 2000, so it can still destroy supercharged Town Hall 18 air defenses. I was very curious to see how they would continue on with that. It looks like that they're definitely changing a little bit of stats on that. Heal spell is buffed. It's lasting 300 milliseconds longer than before. That's 0.3 seconds. So not a huge thing. However, a heal spell at Tunnel 17 heals per second is increased by 2. I don't know how much that's going to be able to be felt, but I guess every second you'll get a little 2 extra HP. Maybe that makes a huge difference. I'm not entirely sure. I'll show you guys all of the changes to Town Hall 17. HP and DPS increases across the board for these specific troops. We also have economy changes. Reduce the time and resource costs for a large variety of upgrades in Town Hall 16 and 17. Yet again, I will show that here. Feel free to pause and take a look. Added a minimum and maximum possible resource values for chest drops for Town Hall 18, Gold Elixir, and Dark Elixir. Added ranked battle loot, league, and star bonus values for Town Hall 18. So, in case you guys didn't know, that not only league battles are determined by obviously what league you're in, but also depends on what Town Hall you are. This basically just helps increase even more loot for Town Hall 18. Kind of buffing rushing, if you ask me. Clan War League shop changes. This one hurts me a little bit. We made the following change to the Clan War League shop. The cost of resource potions will increase from 5 CWL League medals to 10 medals. This is a part of a bigger long-term approach to the Clan War League shop. We want participation in CWL to be more meaningful to players, but ultimately we feel it's a better player experience to use the rewards in the CWL shop throughout their journey rather than hoarding them. I think they're basically trying to kill gem farming. Not, you take that as you will, but yep, the only change that they're making so far to the CWL League shop is resource potions are instead from 5 to 10 medals. It sounds like that they have future goals, and that's going to be interesting. And that's all we really have for the first day. Again, I have videos on my social medias here that shows more in-depth of each thing. So if you want to see Guardians more in-depth of stats, if you want to see bowlers, or if you want to see the new merged Super Wizard, I'll be breaking down even more stats in those videos. But this is the nice overhaul of everything coming here. And we have more things coming. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you guys, again, follow or subscribe depending on what platform you're at. And get ready, because tomorrow there's some pretty awesome stuff. And I can't wait for you guys to see it. Appreciate you guys, and until tomorrow, peace out.